everybody. I've had several people say, would you please do a video on your homemade paint booth? And how do you use a shop vac safely to remove the fumes? So, there is a misconception that people have with my setup. They say, why are you using a shop vac to pull the fumes out of there to just blow it back out right there? Well, that's not how the shop vac's set up. A lot of shop vacs have vents on the sides or whatever where the exit air comes out, or exhaust air rather comes out. This one happens to be one that has, you see this right here? This one happens to have the actual hole in the back where you can pipe the exhaust. So what happens is, you see that my bench is a disaster, by the way. I mean, look at this. Good grief. It's embarrassing. Why am I even doing this? This is plywood. So it's my plywood, just my plywood table, right? I have a video on this already if you want to go back and check it out, when this thing looked a lot better. But anyway, it's way back in the archives. But it's made out of corrugated plastic that is really warped, but it's corrugated plastic. You know, they make, you know, the convenience store signs and all that stuff, right? Corrugated plastic. I just cut it. You can see I just kind of like screwed it together. Made a lip down there, screwed it to the table. Cut a hole in the plywood. This is also a piece of corrugated plastic that has got 9 million coats of paint on it. But anyway, it's so this end of this can pop up. I can pull this in and out because this is plastic. It gives it enough. It holds it in place. Anyway, it's really dirty though, and it does collect a lot of paint down in the tube. But you can clean that out. It dries and it just pops out as it's running. You can reach your hand down there and just pop it loose and it'll suck it into the vacuum. But what happens is this. So when I turn on that vacuum, matter of fact, I'm about to turn it on. I'm gonna show you the suction power of the. Okay, hold on. Here we go. It's going to be loud. Now I got to get the can of paint open with one hand. Okay, here we go. Alright, so when I spray, you don't really see it, but anyway, it's sucking every bit of the fumes out, okay? It's stronger than your normal little, paint booth, okay? Some people are, hold on, let me turn this thing back off. Some people are like, yes, you do need to wear, okay, I get it, You're not wearing a mask, you're gonna, I'm totally aware that a can of paint puts off toxic fumes. I am totally aware of that. And yes, I know trace amounts, even if you don't smell them, you're still getting that. I get it. Yeah, I get it. That's why this is right here, okay? I wear a stinking mask. Leave me alone on that. But anyway, this thing has a lot more suction power. I promise you. It is drawing like nobody's business. As a matter of fact, when I'm cleaning my airbrush, sometimes I have to be careful because my gloves will get slick, and it almost has sucked my jar out of there. Why don't you put a screen on the end of it, Matthew? Because the screen would get clogged up. Don't you like how I ask the question that some people may ask and I answer it? I know, maybe I'm kind of crazy. But anyway, so that's my paint booth. I've got little LEDs up here. They don't look real bright here, but they're actually really bright. It's weird that the camera tones the light down so much. But I have great lighting, so when I'm in here, I have total, it's totally lit up so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, so what happens? It sucks it down. Excuse my under counter. It's a sea container, man. That's metal. And that was a beast to cut a hole in. I almost broke my wrist when I cut with a hole saw with my drill. It was a old-timey electric drill. It doesn't have brakes, and once it grabbed with that big 3-inch hole saw, it almost broke my wrist. But it sucks it in here. Zzz, goes down, comes around right here. There's a bag inside here, and I have changed it. It's a bag. So it's going to catch the particles. It's going to catch the paint. It's going to eventually clog up. Then it blows out all the fumes. They blow outside right here. Well, that's okay. Here's another one of those. I'm going to like say, like answer, like pose a argument and answer it myself, because this is what people have said. That's dangerous because you're putting those fumes through that electric motor. No, I'm not putting fumes through that electric motor. That electric motor is separate from that impeller. It's a wet dry vac. I mean, do you think that they have an open motor to water? No, they don't. It's sealed off. Okay, that motor is sealed separate from that container here. So when those fumes come in and the exhaust blows out, it never makes, with this particular one, I'm not going to speak for them all, but it's a wet dry vac. They do not make wet dry vacs where the motor is going to get water pulled up in it if it were to fall over something, right? No, it doesn't happen. Same with this. It works perfect. It blows all of that exhaust outside. I don't smell it. Other than the residue of the wet paint on the part that I've painted, that's all you smell. This thing does not, it works great. Granted, I mean, it's probably an $80 vacuum, and it's loud as all get out. But, you know, you only run it when you're painting. But that's it. That's all it is. But you do have to have one that has the exhaust side, so you can pipe it out. If you chose to do yours like this, it's inexpensive as far as if you had a shop vac. You know, if you don't, you have to buy like a $70-$80 shop vac. This particular one is a shop vac brand, and I don't know, was it like, it's got an advanced technology motor. Hey, there's a number. I don't know if that's like a model number or something, but anyway, it's the bigger one, so it's probably like 5 horsepower or whatever they say. I don't really think it's 5 horse, but I think they do consider it a 5 horse. But that's it. Fire it off. Never have to worry about paint fumes in here, because it takes care of business. I've been doing this now for over 2 years with this thing. It has not blown up on me. I will take, now this may get a little dangerous, but when I'm cleaning my airbrushes, I'll take some lacquer thinner and put in my bottle right here and shake it up, you know, shake the bottle up to clean the paint out, and just like, it sucks it in there. Now it evaporates that stuff, but if it was going to blow up, if it was going to catch fire and explode, it would have done it a long time ago. So I feel confident. Again, here's a disclaimer. I'm not an expert. I am not an expert on designing model car paint booths, but from my personal experience, over 2 years using this thing, I've changed the bag once. I've cleaned the tube several times. You can feel it. It's just feels like a rock in there. You can just break it up with your hand and it'll pull it in. But it's totally safe from my personal experience, and I've done a lot of painting in it. So there you go, guys. Thanks for asking that. That is something that I don't think to talk about that often, but there it is. It doesn't have any type of filters, because the filter is in the inside here. It's the bag. I don't just let it, like I said, I don't have like the paper filter that looks like a engine filter. It actually has one of those yellow bags inside. So when this comes in, it's going into, it's not at all getting paint and everything on the inside of the vacuum. So anyway, just want to clarify that. Make a quick video. Thanks guys for watching. If you hadn't subscribed, hit the subscription button. I need to just cover all that stuff up. It looks so terrible. Anyway, hey, I'll put it up here. If you haven't subscribed already, guys, hit the subscription button. If you hadn't sent me a shop card, send me one. I've got quite a few. I've still got some that I've got to put up. I got Red Barn, Jethro's, Scale Speed Works, Blue Streak, Zippy. I got the clamp on you, Zippy. Sorry, but anyway, hey, send me a shop card. Anyway, guys, I'm done talking. See you later, and take care. Go to see Hobby Nut Models, Facebook group, all those things. Link in the description below. Take care.